everyone, it's Lizzie from Lizzie's World of Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the collaboration Easter, and yeah, I'm trying to be in a positive, fun note, but the world as we know it is crashing, and we can't just sit back and not talk about it a little bit. So today I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I stress immensely to wash your hands, don't touch your face, and be careful out there, because every single one of you is precious to me and to your families, and I don't want to see anybody come down with the coronavirus. My province of Ontario today just declared a state of emergency, so that's what I've been doing the majority of the morning, is watching the news. And then I had to venture out, even though I didn't want to go to the grocery store, and it's sad. It saddens me every time I go there, because there's nothing in the stores. There's nothing to buy. I live in a small town. Well, it's not very small. And I feel like London has more food than we do. Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad here in Ontario right now, but we're struggling through. My work has put a placement that we start at 6 a.m. and we finish at 5:30 to give a half an hour break in between shifts, so that we don't interact with the opposite shift when they come in to do their shift. So that started on the weekend when everything was going chaos in the world. I was at work, did not know the gravity of what the grocery stores look like or anything like that until the Monday, when I walked into the grocery store and I saw that there was no meat whatsoever on the shelves, and I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, we're gonna starve. But then I went to another store and I did find some. So everything's good. I got enough groceries to last me for a little while, but I just don't understand why everybody is panic buying. Like, factories and everything are still open. We're still producing food. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But anyways, that's all I'm going to talk about the coronavirus. It's all impacted all of us, and I don't know what else more to say other than everybody stay safe, social distance yourself from other people, try to stay home as much as you can. I know it's hard. I have been going out too. And then I was at the grocery store today, and didn't I forget shampoo? When Alyssa's like, Mom, because all she kept on saying was, because she has a little bit of a cough, don't worry, she doesn't have the coronavirus. I think we're just getting a cold. And she's like, she wanted cough medicine. Well, that's very scarce too at Walmart. And I was only thinking, I only had that on my brain, and to find Lipton onion soup mix, which I couldn't even find. Who buys Lipton onion soup mix? I guess to cook, but really? And ketchup, really? How many ketchup bottles does a family need? There's no ketchup. I don't know. I was just going, no craft dinner. I was just blown away today when I went to Walmart, because it wasn't like that yesterday, and then all of a sudden today, it's worse, and I'm just looking at myself like, oh my gosh, we're gonna starve. We're gonna starve in this town. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot to buy shampoo. So now I'm gonna have to go back to Walmart when I pick up Tyler from work. Because Tyler got a job where I work. I think I said it in my live last week, but yeah, he started this week. And today he is there. Someone just texted me, is your son working here? Yes, my son's working here. Did you do the program? Because like if you suggest someone, you get $1,000. But I didn't go through that program because he really needed a job now, and I didn't want to wait for the lingo of all the paperwork. And everybody thinks I'm crazy because I would have got $1,000. But I didn't do it because I really wanted him just to get a job, and I wanted to get it done now. So I'm just happy he has a job. Hopefully he likes it, that he'll stay. He is a dumper, and dumping is hard. So, but dumpers also make a lot more money. So if he can keep up with it, he will be okay. So I'm working on my painting. I got the first row done. I'm working on the second row. I think this is like one of the eggs. In the lighter note, you know, this kind of cheers you up thinking of the spring season coming ahead. It's just that society right now is kind of like a drag, and I'm trying not to be in a drag, but it's kind of hard when it just pushes and pushes. Like, my head hurts from watching the news, and like they repeat themselves over and over and over again to the point where my head hurts. Yeah. So I gotta start watching something else. That's one of the questions that Jennifer gave me. I still don't know what I'm gonna ask her, because all I have I had a dream. Oh gosh, I had a dream it wasn't last night, it was the night before. And of course it had the coronavirus in it, because, you know, that's all that's on our brains right now. But I had a dream and I lived in an apartment building. I don't know why I lived in an apartment building, but I opened the door and left my keys in the door. And my keys had like a clip that my car keys would clip off, which I don't even have that. I don't know why I had it in my dream. But then anyways, I go outside to find out someone stole my car. I don't know why I had this dream, but I did. It was weird. What a weird dream. Sorry guys, I had to stop there for a minute because I was getting angry because it's March break. Everybody's being loud in this house and nobody has any respect for me. I work hard. I put food on the table for these people, and all I ask them to do is be quiet, and they don't know how to be quiet. And my daughter has a new boyfriend, and now the dogs want to be loud. I should have taped it early this morning, but if I tape it early in the morning, I get dogs snoring. If I tape at this time of the day, I get dogs barking, I get people talking. I can't win. I can't win. I give up. I totally give up. So hopefully you can't hear them in the background. If you can, I do apologize. There's nothing I can really do about it because it's March break. And they're here. They're here to stay, unfortunately. And now with the well, it's not really lockdown or they're telling you to stay home, but it's not like we're on lockdown or anything like that. I still have to continue to go to work. But anyway, enough talk about all of that. But Alyssa does have a new boyfriend, and she's like, am I the only one that when you get a teenager, they get attitude once they start dating a boy? Because I feel like all she's been dishing at me is attitude, and then she says it's her hormones. Well, you know what? I've had about enough today. I've had enough. And I didn't really want to film anymore today because they're making me angry. But I have to pursue because this is the only time I can do it because I have to work tomorrow. And that's just plain and simple that. So I'm going to try to ignore them as much as possible. It's kind of hard to do, because I feel like I can hear them like a lot, but when you listen back to it, it's not too bad, but it just makes me angry, and then I get upset, and then it just brings on a whole circle of emotions for me. I've had a lot of emotions because this has been a hard time dealing with everything that's going on. Someone just texted me that the Pink Raspberry says they are currently closed. I don't know. I tried to look it up on Facebook. I did not see that message, but I didn't really look that hard. Maybe it's on their website. I don't know. Maybe they're not. They have paintings that are done up, but maybe they're closed down to special orders, because I know they can't get from their supplier 310s and 939s. So I know they're having a hard time with those two colors. They can get every other color in the rainbow, but they haven't started up production yet in China. So they're slacking those colors. And yeah, that's all that's happening there. So I'm really enjoying doing this painting, by the way. That I am for sure. I'm really liking it. You know, and it's really funny because as much as I get mad at them, they don't care. Because they're still continue on talking. All I ask for is an hour of peace and quiet. When I don't want them to be quiet, they're quiet. When I do want them to be quiet, they're not quiet. Like, it's a no win-win here. I swear. I need to go on a vacation. Oh yeah, I can't go on vacation because I can't leave the country. Ah! I go to the United States, but then I'll be quarantined for 14 days when I get back. Can't even go to the United States because I don't even have a passport. Oh, I'm out of... Oh my gosh, I'm losing my marbles. I'm having a meltdown today, guys. I'm having a meltdown. So anyways, I'm losing it. Okay, this will end up being at the LPH in London pretty soon. If anybody doesn't know what the LPH is in London, it's the loony bin. Yep, that's where I'm headed. I'm headed to the loony bin. Oh, maybe I'd get peace and quiet there. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe I would. Maybe I would get peace and quiet there. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Anywho, so Jennifer asked me some questions, and one of her questions was if I don't really care for my job. Well, it's not that I don't really care. Like, my job is like, it hurts my back. If I had a dream job, what would it be? I really wanted an office job. I've always wanted an office job. When I worked, for example, when I worked at Aki Caps there for a while, I had gone for surgery on my first surgery on my bladder. I've had 2 surgeries on my bladder. But the first surgery on my bladder, I couldn't afford to take the time off of work to be on unemployment for long. So they said they would give me an office job of data inputting. I really enjoyed that job when I was doing it at Aki Caps. But then unfortunately, when I got cleared from the doctor, I had to go back to my normal job. And then they said, oh, well, this isn't going to be a full-time job. And then they ended up giving it to a girl that was already doing a different kind of job in the office. And then she started doing it. And I was like really upset because I really, really enjoyed that job, and I was good at it. I was good at it, and I enjoyed it. Yeah. So, in that fact, I would like an office job. I was going to go to school for business administration before I decided to get married and do all those fun things that I've already told us in another Whip and Chat. So if you're new to my channel, you would probably not know that I got married at a very young age. So I did not go to college. I ended up 2 months after being married, I ended up pregnant with Sarah. So that kind of boycotted everything. And then my husband lost his job after Sarah was born. So I had to go into the work field and I had to start working in a factory. And I've been working factory jobs ever since. I started at Tender Tootsies, but they didn't pay enough. And then I got the job at the pharmaceutical plant. And I was there for 17 years. And now I'm at the vegetable plant. And I've been there for 4 years in April. So yeah, that is my job story history. It's always been factory work. When I lost the pharmaceutical job, my doctor told me, Liz, don't go back into factory work because you're going to end up in a wheelchair at the age of 50. But I said to him, well, and he's like, well, why don't you apply at the clinic? And I'm like looking at him like, I don't have any education to apply at the clinic. Are you kidding me? Are you offering me a job? Because if you're offering me a job, I'll take it. But I don't have any education to work at this clinic. So anyways, so I applied everywhere, and then Bonwell called, and I really didn't want to go work at a factory again, but I didn't really have much options out there. And their first one's called, and then when I went to the interview, I left the interview, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have this job. I just know I have this job. And then I did, and then how can you turn out, like, not accept a job when it's offered to you? I wanted a job close to home, which this is. It's very convenient for me. I don't have to drive to London to go to work. Am I going to do this forever? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But for now, it is my job. There was an office job available, but it's only for 14 months at my work, and it is an office job. But I don't really want to apply for it because I know I'm going to end up loving it, and then I have to go back on the floor, and that would just be horrible. And I don't want to do that. Plus, I have other reasons why that, like right now, I like the shift I'm on. Like, I like having my days off through the week. It's easier to film my videos for the YouTube channel. Like, there's just so many things evolved around my life that it would not work right at the moment. So that is why I just gotta just block them out of my head that they're talking in there. I think they're painting each other's toenails. I don't know. I don't know what they do. All I know is they don't know how to zip their lips. Zip it. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to zip their lips. So that was my first question from Jennifer. The second one was, what do I watch when I'm diamond painting? I watch a lot of YouTube. YouTube is the first thing I go to. If there is no YouTube, then the second thing I will go to is podcast. If there isn't any new podcasts out there that I am interested in, then I'll watch TV. I'm really on a kick of, like you, Criminal Minds, but I'm all caught up with Criminal Minds. I've been watching a lot of reruns of Law and Order, SUV, or SVU. Is it SVU? I don't know. Or is it SUV? I don't know. Special Victims Unit or whatever. I've been watching a lot of that because it gives on the Women's Network all day. It gives like a little bit of a marathon. But I think on Wednesdays it gives, there's like a new channel on TV called CTV Drama. Or is it crime? I think it's drama. Anyways, they play Criminal Minds. I think it's on Wednesdays. So I usually watch that after work when I get home. What else is there? My favorite all-time TV show is my favorite all-time TV show ever, but I'm all caught up and I'm waiting for the next season. If we're going to talk favorite TV shows. What did I just do with the lid to this? Oh, it's right here. Is, my favorite all-time TV show ever is The Handmaid's Tale. I've said this before in other videos. I love that show to death. It is so good. And you know, sometimes you think in reality, could it even like, did any of us think that the whole world would be in this situation right now? So, like, it makes you think, could the world happen? What happened in The Handmaid's Tale? Like, I don't know. It's starting to make me think of society a little bit. But, oh my gosh, if you have not watched The Handmaid's Tale, I suggest look it up. Watch it, see if you have it on demand or if you stream it. It is, I think, the best show out there right now. Some people may disagree with me, but for me, it is my favorite all-time show. What should I do next? I think I'm just going to do X's. Just because I can. So those were the two questions that Jennifer asked me. So my favorite is The Handmaid's Tale. I like The Walking Dead too. I'm a real big on The Walking Dead, but I'm a little bit behind on it right now. I like to keep current with the shows that are on right now. Like there's this new Canadian show called Transplant. I'm really enjoying that one. That does not go there, Liz. I'm really enjoying that show like a lot. Immensely. I'll say it, immensely. I think I'm going to do this one. I don't know what's going on with the pink raspberry. I was just there. She didn't say anything to me. Well, I knew about the gems, but she didn't say anything about shutting it down. But she just might have to. She just might have to until... Like, they have diamond paintings there that you can just order. I know that for a fact because they're on the shelves. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure Danielle is on holidays this week, too. She went up to go be with her mom. I hope her mom's surgery went well. It was before all of this hectic happened, so her surgery was probably still a go. They've been canceling surgeries. in Ontario, and if you had like special appointments, they've been rescheduling them for a later date. I don't have anything. Just Alyssa has a doctor's appointment in May. Not in May, the end of March. Luna has a little bit of a stuffy nose. I haven't been around Luna because I don't want to expose her. I keep on telling, like, I tell Sarah, like, don't bring her out of the house, like, keep her indoors because her immune system, like, she doesn't have any vaccinations yet. She's just born. To just stay home and take care of her, and don't worry, send your boyfriend out. Like, don't go out in public. She did a couple times, but she had the cover on the car seat. And I keep on stressing to her, don't bring her out there because you don't know. It's spreading like wildflowers. Wildflowers. But, you know, it's like a lot of people don't want to talk about it, but it's what's happening right now. It's on everybody's mind. It is depressing, but yet in the same, we gotta be positive. We gotta think of the positivity. I wish I was quarantined in the house. Could you imagine how much diamond painting I could get and filming I can get done if I was quarantined here? Oh yeah. This whole painting would be done by now if I was quarantined to the house. But I gotta think of questions for Jennifer. Oh yeah, she was gonna do would you rather questions this week, wasn't she? That's what she was gonna do. So darn it, I should have looked up some. Yeah, I don't know. How about if you were isolated to an island and you're only allowed to bring one possession, what would it be? So if you were told you're going to an island and you only could bring one thing, what would you bring with you? So this could be fun. That's a fun question. So that's question number 1. See, I was trying to think of would you rather question off the top of my head to be the second question, because I'm sure after she asked me them this week, I will probably do the same for her next week. Would you rather? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, people. Help me out here. Help me out. Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys can't hear me. Would you rather... Okay, I paused there to look up a couple of would you rather questions because I was drawing a blank. So my first would you rather question is, would you rather, if the only means of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe? So would you rather have transportation of a donkey or a giraffe? And then my next would you rather is, would you rather be only to eat with a fork but not a spoon? Or would you rather be able to eat everything with a spoon but not a fork? Those are my two would you rather questions for you guys for Jennifer. For Jennifer right now. For the rest of you, oh, there was another good one. And it made me think. I'll have to get back to your guys' question after I pause this. And I did last night the giveaway draw with Tyler for the 2 days that I am behind. And I had Tyler as my witness, and I'm going to add it right here, right now, at this part of the video. Back with Tyler, and we're gonna pick, that's not the right one. Okay, we're gonna do the second video first because that's the one that came up. And there's 15 comments. And where's the circle?
Oh my god, it's right here.
Oh.
Kim Lumen.
Kim Lumen is the winner of the second video. Now, go back and go to the... No, we gotta click off of here.
Why?
Gotta go into YouTube.
For what purpose?
No. For some reason, it wasn't the right video. That's the one I wanted, the first one. Go share, copy. Now you have to go back to the generator, go up, paste it to the top. And there's 7 comments on this one. And we're going to generate
Sarah in Alberta.
Sarah in Alberta is the second runner-up. So both of your names are going to be put in for the final draw. And everybody for next week, good luck. So congratulations to the finalists of the draw. So this week, if you enter in the comments below, you will be entered again for next week, and it will be drawn. And as many times as you comment and you get picked in the comment picker, you will be entered for the final draw of the $25 gift certificate to the Pink Raspberry when they get back up and running again, or whatever stock they have right now that you feel fancy of. You can order it from them. But my question to you guys is going to be would you rather question 2. And the question is, would you rather wear a t-shirt every t-shirt you wore? So would you rather every t-shirt you wore be a little itchy? Or would you rather use 1-ply toilet paper every time? So that is a question for you guys to put in the comment below to enter into the draw. But that is it. That's all I got this week. I'm sorry this one was a little bit of a rant. I do apologize. I don't know. This video is all over the place and it is super crazy. But you know, when you watch a Lizzie World Gems video. It's going to be a little crazy. You don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. Like, let's be serious. It gets a little crazy. It gets a little crazy over here. And yeah, I just need to stop watching the news. I think that's what my problem is. But anyways, I gotta go soon so I can edit this video so I can go pick up Tyler from work and see how his first day of dumping was. I bet she's gonna be sore tonight. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, I will see you guys all on Wednesday with Bling Bling Wednesday. I don't know, the video might be late. Depends if I feel like videoing anymore today. I'm kind of in a little funk today. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm in a little bit of a funk. But anyways, I will let you guys go, so take care everyone. Till next time. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye.